Everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for all of our earth signs. Welcome to all of you. Welcome back to those of you who are returning. I'm happy to see you all. Let us just say a quick blessing and we are going to get started with Capricorn first, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, for Capricorn, we are going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland. By Barbara Moore. You've got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who may want to send someone a message. Someone may want to send you a message. I've got the Temperance card on the other side of the deck. That's the card of Sagittarius, maybe a Sagittarius, or this may be happening during Sagittarius season, which is where we are. Alrighty. Alrighty, I have the Knight of Cups. Nicely done. Capricorn, someone it looks like has their eye on you. They want to offer their heart to you. This could be you. You're going to have to decide which energies belong to you and which energies belong to another person. I'm just going to read the cards, but you decide which character or role you play in each story, if at all. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's someone who wants to bring an offer of love to you. Not just a message, but an actual like amount of time spent with you. This person may want to take you out. They may want to spend time eating or drinking with you, something like that. Just getting to know you in some way. I have the Empress card out there. Nice cards, Capricorn. I've got the Empress, which is Virgo energy, but it is also the card of Divine Feminine. And on top of that, I have this King of Wands energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs and don't get hung up on the genders. I only call them out in case they are of significance to you. So I have here this Empress energy, which is I'm gathering, I tend to read mostly for feminine energies, but not always. There's someone here who is seeing someone as very beautiful, very nurturing. This Empress typically has a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. There's someone who takes care of other people. And I love this artist's representation of the Empress, because you have to ask yourself, who's really taking care of who in this situation? And that is the epitome of the Empress energy, is someone who takes care of everyone around them. And they do such a seamless job of it. This is someone who is always putting themselves, or putting others before themselves. A selfless individual. Now this King of Wands, this is someone who's very fiery, very passionate, someone who's very creative, someone who, when they see something that they want, they're set on it and they don't give up. They don't give in. They go after what it is that they want. They're usually very brave. They're someone who, the King of Wands, when they're in their upright position, which you are, or this person is, they have a lot of get up and go. They have a lot of sexual passion. They're fun to be around. They're very attractive. Everybody wants to spend time with the King of Wands when they're in the upright position. Nice. Whoever this person is that's coming towards you, Capricorn, they see you as being all that in a bag of chips for sure. But this is someone who, they may have noticed you some time ago. They may have been watching you for a while because they think that they kind of have you figured out here. They think they know you somehow. They think that they can see pretty deeply inside of you. They think that, you know, they see you as someone they may want to spend their life with. That's the energy of the Empress. Wow. Tell me more. These cards are all jumpers tonight. Let's look. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, it came out in the reverse, but for whatever reason, I turned it on its side because this person's waiting on you to make the decision, Capricorn. They're waiting on you to decide what it is that they want to do. They're waiting on you to decide if you want to invest in them. This person feels like you are a solid deal for them, and they're wondering if you feel the same. Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card to get in any reading, especially a love reading, because it's something you can take to the bank. It's something you can invest in. It's nice. It's good. It's an authentic representation of who you want to be long term, and it's something that is sure to yield profitability in some way. And I've got the Queen of Cups out here. This is such good energy, Capricorn. This person you may already be a mother, Capricorn, or this person may see you as someone they would want to start a family with. This person sees you as someone who has, it's very interesting because this Knight of Cups and this Queen of Cups, they both are carrying the same cup, right? It's big old cup of love there, right? But it is interesting. They really are. They feel like they share the same heart with you, or they share some kind of soul bond or some kind of connection with you. This person does. It's beautiful energy. Very beautiful. And I've got the King of Swords out here. We have a lot of court cards out here. We have a lot of character cards out here. There could be a lot of people involved in this dynamic. Whoever you are, Capricorn, you may have more than one person attracted to you or wanting to spend their time with you, because now I have this King of Swords. This is either the same person who's starting to get very clear with what they want to say, how they want to say it to you, or this is somebody else who's also attracted to this Empress, Queen of Cups energy. And you may feel like you're in the midst, oh, I see. Oh, I see. That, I think that is the case, actually, Capricorn, where you have a lot of people who are interested in you right now. And it's, you are the one who's having to make a decision as to which one you want to invest in. This King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, very passionate, very attractive. This King of Swords in the upright position also, very intelligent, very communicative, rather stoic, but someone who is a mentor to other people, someone who, when they speak, other people listen and they tell the truth in certain, in scenarios, when they're in the upright position, I should say. This is someone who uses their words wisely. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. I think you are, I think you are this Empress energy, Capricorn, and I think that you have a lot of people who want to spend their time with you right now, especially this week. You must be looking very good this week, Capricorn. There it is. Oh, and there's one more that's flipped over there too. Okie dokie. So here's the deal. You've got the Lovers in reverse here, Capricorn. You've got the Two of Wands on its side, right next to that Ace of Pentacles, and I have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I would be willing to bet that this King of Wands especially has been watching you from a distance, that it's there's an energy of online stalking with the Page of Swords in the reverse, and it doesn't necessarily mean like it's a malicious stalking energy. What it really boils down to, it's somebody who's watching you from a distance because they don't feel like they've been able to express their honest truth about how they feel to you for whatever reason. Now, this Lovers in the reverse, Lovers is the card of Gemini, but the Lovers card, yes, it can be about a love relationship coming towards you in this scenario, possibly more than one, but it indicates a choice. It's a choice that is to be made in a love relationship. And it should be noted that anytime there's a choice, there's more than one option. So it feels like you are in the middle of having to make a decision as to who you want to go towards. And with this Two of Wands out here, this is someone, and it goes right on top of this Queen of Cups energy, which I think is representative of you this week too, Capricorn, or excuse me, Queen of Cups energy. And I feel like that's representative of you. It's someone who's ready for partnership, and it's someone who's looking for the right person. This person says, I have a lot to offer, and I don't want to have to settle. I don't want to settle for anything. I don't want to settle for anything less than I deserve. I want someone that I'm highly attracted to, and I want someone that I can grow with. I want someone that I can learn from. I want someone who, when I'm around them, I want to be the best version of myself, Capricorn. Very nice energy here. I love it. I'm going to use this vice versa tarot to clarify because it's already looking at me. It's printed on both sides, so you just can't help it, right? But the Wheel of Fortune's on the top of the deck, and it's in the upright position. And this is somebody who feels like they're about to, it feels like you're about to step into some really good karma this month, Capricorn. I'm just going to take that out. That's the card of Sagittarius. Underneath that, I have the Nine of Cups, and I've got the Page of Cups on underneath that, and I've got the Nine of Pentacles. Let's just go on ahead. There it is. Okay, and the Two of Swords. Okay, now we can put it down. And I'll shuffle that in a minute, and we'll grab a couple more cards in a second. But this is pretty much the rundown. I've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is that single female energy. This is someone who's highly independent. This is also the minor arcana of the Empress. So there you are twice. In the fifth dimensional realm and in the three-dimensional round, you truly are all that in a bag of chips, Capricorn. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are very good at whatever it is you do for a living. Everybody looks up to you. People think that you are someone worth knowing. So beautiful job to you. And now under that, I have someone with this Page of Cups energy who wants to send you a message of love. Okay, and then I have the Nine of Cups, which for me as a reader is the minor arcana of the Star card, but it's about wish fulfillment. This is an energy of going out with friends and celebrating. It's an energy of drinking, partying, having a good time. Be safe. Yes, and it is the holiday season, but you have a lot to celebrate, and really it's an energy of abundance. It's the energy of you have so many opportunities, whether it's in love, whether it's in your career, whatever. You have enough that you can give to other people, and that's probably why you have so many people wanting to be around you. Not just that, but this independent vibe, this single energy, where it doesn't seem like you're attached to anyone, and so that makes everyone want to know why you are so good at this state of independence. You're not clingy, you don't have any codependencies within you, you're happy on your own, and usually that's when people want to tie you down, right? Am I right? Yes. Here's the Empress card again, Capricorn. So you've got that basically out 3 times here, even though we've only used 2 decks. Congratulations, you're a genius. Wow, you can make something out of nothing. Beautiful. You can just create it out of thin air. I just saw 11:22 on the clock right there. Wow. Now, I also have the Ace of Cups under that, which is a brand new love relationship coming towards you, but you don't really expect it. You're not expecting to see this. You've had your back turned to the energy of love for some time, right? And now this is an energy that's coming towards you. It's going to happen in the evening. It's going to probably happen at night when you're out and about. This person may message you. This person may, it looks like a message with that Page of Cups, or you may bump into this person. Oh, I didn't know you were going to be here. Oh, I wasn't sure I was going to be here, except that I posted it on social media that I was going. So, you know, that's kind of the vibe of that. Bumping into somebody. And now you've got the Two of Swords, which is having to make a difficult decision as to what you want to do. What are you going to do, Capricorn? You've got so much luck on your side. You have so much admiration coming towards you this week. It is like I actually kind of have chills on the right side of my body. I have the Six of Pentacles here, which is someone who is seeing things from a greater perspective. And I've got the Magician on the other side of the deck. That's somebody who's taking it's the energy of someone who sees whatever it is that they want. They know what they want for the future, and they have zero interest in taking anything less or anything different. You're someone who knows what you deserve. You're someone who actually stands above the rest. You're someone who sees a bigger picture, and you understand what your value is to the world and to other people, and that is why you choose not to settle, and that's what makes you so darn attractive this week. Yes, indeed. I like it, and I like it for you. Tell me anything else. Who are we going to choose here? What's going to happen? It's a nail biter. Oh, I got the High Priestess out here on its side on top of that Two of Wands. Interestingly enough, I've got the Two of Wands and I've got the High Priestess is the number 2. See it on the bottom? This is someone who you may, excuse me, this is the card of Pisces. But you may be choosing to take some time away from this situation. This may be too much for you. There may be too many options. I have the Strength in the reverse, which is the card of Leo, but this is somebody who feels like they're not in the position to make this choice right now. I think that you're so content in being single. You may have been through a bad breakup in the recent past. Yeah, I have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who, and I've got the World card under that, and that indicates someone who is just done with any kind of bullshit in their lives. The World is someone who's tying up loose ends. It's also the card of Libra. Excuse me. This is someone who may have been through a breakup during Libra season, and it wasn't pretty and it wasn't easy, and it caused you to feel feelings that you didn't want to ever have to feel again. That may be why you've been single for a while here. Doesn't necessarily have had to have happened during Libra season, but these are the cards that are coming out. This World card is someone who's tying up loose ends so that they can start over, so they can begin again. It's like going from one phase to another. It's like when one door closes, another door opens, right? And it's like it's time to move through the next sliding door of your life. All right, what else you got for me, Capricorn? It's like this energy of, oh, it's too many choices. I'm just going to go home and binge watch Netflix instead. I don't blame you. That's what I would do too. Because you're so peaceful, you're so balanced right now. You're cleaning up all this messy stuff from the past. I can understand that you aren't interested in repeating the same things from the past. And so until you see what it is that you've envisioned for yourself, remember that magician that was out here, until you see like the alchemization of your future that you want, you are not going to be settling for anything else. With this Ace of Swords, though, there's a message of clarity coming in for you. This Five of Swords, there's somebody here who feels like they've been left out from you. It might be this ex that may be trying to come back towards you too, Capricorn. And there's the Devil right under that. That's the card of Capricorn. But I gotta be honest, in this specific context, it feels like it's related to that other person. It feels like you've turned your back on this situation if this is someone coming back towards you, Capricorn. And I think that you don't want to go back to it. I don't think you want to be chained to that ever again. It was just ugly all the way around. And you may have been married to that person. There may have been a divorce. You may have lost money. You may have lost a home. Oh, that is just too many. So many things. I can't take that many. Okay. I don't really want to talk about the past person either. I think you're just very aware of anyone who tries to sell you anything that isn't honest. I think that you're very clued into this Seven of Swords energy, which is people who promise things, false promises. This Sun in the reverse is the card of Leo, but this is somebody who's been through a lot, possibly coming out of a depression now. I think that's why you won't budge on making this decision. I think that's why you're not allowing anyone into your life right now. I have the Emperor in the reverse, and I have the Hermit under that. Yes, we do. Hermit is the card of Virgo, but it's also the energy of going within and really communing with a higher power, being very prayerful, being very meditative, someone who spends a lot of time alone, because show me somebody else that I want to spend my time with and I will. It's not that you're totally closed off. It's that you have very high standards now, Capricorn. This Emperor in the reverse, this was someone who could have been your match. They could have been everything for you. However, and it's the card of Aries, just incidentally. However, and they may have promised you the moon and the stars and the sky, but this person, they did more damage than they should have. And that really damaged your heart because you really thought this person was going to be a true match for you, because the Empress belongs with the Emperor, right? And unfortunately, this person ended up being the Devil. They had told you that they were going to be the Emperor, but it wasn't true. And so I think it's colored your perspective on relationships, Capricorn. I think you still need a little bit of time to heal up some of these wounds that you've experienced in the past. But I see a lot of people who want to spend their time with you. You have options this week. You have many people who want to spend time with you. They want to nail you down. They want to know how you feel about them. They want to insert themselves into your life. And while I think that's great, and it's great to have options, it's great to have so many people be attracted to you and want to spend their time with you, but I really think you're tired. I think that you're worn out. I think that you want to go home and binge watch Netflix alone on the sofa in your sweats, and there is nothing wrong with that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You got love coming towards you no matter what. It's just a question of whether or not you want to pick it up, what these people are putting down. All right, that was your reading for the week, Capricorn. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Beautiful stuff, kids. I will catch up with you guys next week. Next, we have Virgo. All right, for Virgo, we're going to use this Marielle Tarot. I'm going to use this traditional Rider-Waite to start. On the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Wands for Virgo, and I got the World out for you guys too. That's the card of Libra, but this is someone who's closing out cycles, and you're really wrapping your head around how you want to do it, Virgo. This feels like someone who's making mental lists of pros and cons in their head. Should I stay? Should I go? And if I do go, what's that going to mean? If I do stay, I'm going to be here for a lot longer, and how's that going to feel? Let's look. Yeah, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands in the reverse, the World, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse. All right. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let me give it one more shuffle and we'll pull some more cards in a second. But basically, you do have a lot on your mind this week, Virgo, if this is your story. This is somebody who feels like they've been in the same spot for a long time and you're trying to decide how to either get yourself out of it or you're trying to figure out how to be happy in it. This is someone who recognizes that they have an out right now. You may have gotten into an argument with someone in a relationship that you've had a very on-again, off-again relationship with this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card for me. I've got the Lovers in the reverse. This could be a fallout in your love life. This can be in your career as well. But I've got two tens right here in the middle of the reading. Both of them right next to each other. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands in the reverse is someone who feels like completely emotionally overwhelmed. They feel like there's nothing they can do. This is somebody who feels like either I can keep trying to push this boulder up a hill all by myself, which I'm not doing well with, or I can just let it all roll down the hill. And with this Ten of Swords, this is somebody who says, how many times do we have to do this? How many times are we going to go through this? How many times are we going to break up and make up? Is it like 9 stabs wasn't good enough? Let's just do it one more time. Is that going to be better? And this is someone with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's the energy of breadcrumbing. I just saw 2111 on the clock. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's not getting a fair deal. This is someone who's always giving and never receiving. I have the Nine of Swords under that, and that's this energy of anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, worry, worry, worry. I have the Two of Swords in the reverse, which is a very similar energy to this Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is someone who's fighting a mental battle with themselves. And this Two of Swords is someone who's having to make a decision. This person has to block out all the voices of everyone around them so that they can get clear with what they want to do, Virgo. That's you. What do you want to do in this situation? All right, so I have the Lovers in the reverse, which means you are up against a choice, and it's a big choice in your life. And with this World card, again, this is somebody who realizes either I'm going to go ahead and stay here, and I'm going to feel this way for the next X number of years, or I'm going to have to let it go, and it's going to be hard to let it go. It's going to be hard to make this change, and I don't know which is worse. I have the Two of Pentacles here. This is somebody who's weighing out all their options. They're saying, how do I find balance? I just saw 2222 on the clock. This is someone who's saying, how do I find balance in this situation? How do I figure myself out? I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who's fearing making an impulsive decision. And with the Five of Swords in the reverse, this is also someone who's worried about what other people are going to say about the choice that they make. I got two fives next to each other. Fives indicate conflict and chaos that bring about change that's necessary in our lives. So does the Death card and the Ten of Swords energy. Alrighty, this Lovers in the reverse is the card of Gemini, which means you have a difficult choice ahead of you. What are we going to do here? Let me, do we want any more out of this deck real quick, like? Yes. And I got the Death card out. Boom. Touchdown. You guys are brilliant. Alrighty, so I got the Death card out, which is basically the major arcana of the Ten of Swords, right? We already talked about that. This is the card of Scorpio. This is what you're up against. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I end this? Do I resurrect it? What do you want to do? It looks like it's been ugly because with the Ten of Swords, it's very on again, off again. And I don't want you in that kind of a situation. I want you to be in a situation where everybody involved is all in. Now, with this Nine of Swords, that's high anxiety, that's stress, that's depression, that's worry. That's someone who every day when the alarm clock goes off, they think, oh my God, another day. Ah. And with that Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who feels like they're fighting an uphill battle. Same with that Ten of Wands, because you're not getting what you deserve. And every day you feel the same way. Every day. Start writing it down. Put it on your calendar, put it in your phone, write it in a journal. Today was like this, and this is how it made me feel. Start taking stock of how you feel every day. If after a year, 80% of your days are shitty, then get the hell out. That's my advice to you, not like you're asking me for it. You're really just asking me to read the cards. That's my advice. Okay, now let's get another deck. Let us use this Chicoli deck, actually. Alrighty, I got the Four of Wands there. That's a divinely guided soulmate. Oh boy. You may have actually met someone new, Virgo. Interesting. Oh, that's a side note for somebody. Somebody in this scenario is in a third-party situation. And I don't know if it's a physical third-party situation or potentially an emotional affair, maybe even a spiritual affair, which I know sounds kind of far-fetched. But somebody here, Virgo, with this Four of Wands, that's that Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card. It feels like you running away with someone. This Ten of Cups is like everything you could have ever wanted. This Queen of Wands energy is someone, Queen of Wands in the reverse, is often touted as the karmic female partner card, but it's Queen of Wands energy, right? So it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. But when we have it in the reverse, this is someone who is possibly being promiscuous, possibly being inflammatory. They can cause drama. It can cause stress in your life in some way. This may be you. This may be someone that you're associated with in some way. If this is the case, I would say you're a highly psychically developed individual with that High Priestess energy there. But this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is the minor arcana of the Empress. And when they're in the reverse, they're feeling badly about themselves. Yeah, and if this is you, if you have, excuse me, if you have stepped out on a previous commitment, because I got to be honest, whatever this is, it's UGLY for sure. Ugly. And I can see how you would have been found by this other person in your life. And it feels like someone is starting to pull you away from whatever this dynamic is. And quite honestly, I'm glad, but I'm not sure you're feeling comfortable with the circumstances surrounding it. With that Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, this is, and with this Five of Swords energy here, where we have somebody who's worried about gossip and what other people are going to say about them. It may be that you are feeling badly about the choice to leave this behind for something else. This, whatever this something else is, Virgo, it makes you happy. It may be someone you want to marry, someone that you can see a life with, a future with, that looks happy and brighter, definitely brighter than what this is, right? But with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who is very much fearing that they're going to be called codependent or, oh, I'm hearing like unkind words that I don't want to say. Homewrecker or slutty or promiscuous, just like mean things. And with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, this is someone who may feel like, and also that Nine of Pentacles and that Empress energy over there, you may have a family in this dynamic over here. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who's feeling bad about themselves, potentially as a parent, potentially as a mother, if you're a female watching. But there's this energy of being pulled towards something much, much happier. And I've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is someone there's an energy of sexual frustration. This Knight of Swords out again, which we have right here, is someone who wants to move quickly. They want to move out of this quickly, but you are very much fearing making this choice because you're afraid of what that entails. I'm just going to leave these in the deck because we already talked about them, but just remember we talked about them, right? All right, anything else you want to say about this situation? Because I can see that it's a bit of a pickle. And with that Two of Swords in the reverse, you're not sure what to do. Now, the truth of the matter is you got these two tens out here. You got the Death card. And tens are cycles of completion. This world is a cycle of completion. You are now, and the Death card, cycle of completion. When it's dead, right? I think we all know that. Dead, dead, dead. However, you're having a hard time moving on, probably because there's this energy of codependency with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be someone that you rely upon financially. This is a person that you may have a family with. But when you sit back and look at it, remember how I was talking about the calendar or the journal, and you look at it, and if 80% of your life is spent crying tears, that's not a life I want for you, Virgo, and it's not a life you want for you either, especially not with this breadcrumbing energy where every morning you get up and the alarm clock goes off and you think, holy shit, is this my life again? And then you get to the end of the day and you say, what did I really get out of that? Nothing good. Not a fan. I've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You've lost all love in this dynamic. There is no love where you are currently. And this is someone who wants to run away. They want to run away in a different direction, but they feel like they're quite tied. You see this Knight of Cups is riding this rocking horse. And it made me think of that, it's a quote from Dr. Phil. You know Dr. Phil, right? He says, worry is like rocking in a rocking chair. You can do it all day long, but it ain't ever going to get you anywhere. That was a really bad impression. I don't do impressions, but you get the gist. It's just kind of like this person, whoever you are, Virgo, you feel like you're going to be sitting in the same spot, doing the same damn thing every day. I just saw 30:43 on the clock. How much longer do you want to do it? There's this energy of wanting to get up and out. There's this energy of frustration. There's an energy of lack. There's an energy of stress, anxiety, and having too much on your plate every day, all day. Whoever you're with right now, they don't help you. They don't help you, and they don't take care of your feelings. They don't honor you in some way. I see that. And it feels like you are right now in the position to decide, am I going to stay another 10 years or am I going to go? All right, that was your reading for the week. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Virgo. I got to be honest. I mean, I don't know. This is a sticky situation. It really is a sticky situation. I want you to feel good about yourself. I don't want you to make choices that are going to make you feel like this Queen of Wands in the reverse. And I definitely don't want you to worry about what other people are going to think about this choice that you make. Yes, people may. People may say horrible, slanderous things about you. It's very possible. However, the people who love you are going to love you. And the choices that you make, they're going to love you because of the choices that you make, or even in spite of the choices that you make. No matter what it is, Virgo, the people who love you are going to continue to love you regardless of who you are living with, married to, have children with, and how that goes down. You just have to trust that. You have to trust in other people. You have to trust in who truly, truly loves you. All right, that was your reading for the week, Virgo. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Excellent job. All right, next up we have Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to use the Star Power Tarot for you guys. We got the Justice in the reverse. Someone may be going through a divorce, Gemini. It's the card of Libra. It can be legal matters. It can be a lot of paperwork this week. A little bit of a downer. All right, let's see. What do we have for Gemini? I have a Six of Wands in the reverse. Great. Not. Oh no, this is, wait. Let's back the truck up. I'm not reading for Gemini. I'm going to read for Taurus because we're reading earth signs. I have a list over here, but I glanced at it and for some reason I was thinking I was reading air signs, but we're reading earth signs. So let's just back it up and try again. We're going to read for Taurus. How about that? Taurus, let's switch decks. Let's use this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot for you. Try again. I have the Moon, and I have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who has a lot of secrets bubbling up to the surface. This can be someone who is having some potent dreams this week, Taurus. This is Cancerian energy. This is someone who kind of can't seem to get out of their head. You may be feeling kind of moody this week, Taurus. You may be feeling like you just can't make a decision. There may be a decision that needs to be made and you feel like you don't know how, you don't know what to do. You could have a relationship that some underlying issues are coming up to the surface again to be dealt with or something like that. And you're once again faced with the same kind of problem that you thought was long gone and dead and buried. And all of a sudden, here it is again, right in your face. Oh boy. All right. Taurus, what do we have for you? Knight of Cups, very good. This was the first card that we had out for Capricorn too, so there may be some similar cards shared with you guys. This Knight of Cups is someone who wants to offer you their heart. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is someone who's trying really, really hard to give you everything that you want, to tell you the things that you want to hear. This is someone who's almost pleading with you to spend time with them, to love them, to be with them. You may have children with this person. And I have the Emperor on its side. That's the card of Aries, but it's also the card of Divine Masculine. This is the person that wants to be with you. This is the person that wants to offer you some love this week. This person wants to take you out. They want to take you out to dinner, take you out for drinks, something like that. They just say, what can I do? What can I do to make you happy? I think you are just feeling not like yourself this week, Taurus, and it feels like the person that you're closest to, if you're in a partnered relationship, they just want to do whatever it takes to make you feel better. If you're a single person, this Emperor energy is coming towards you this week, and this is someone who wants to offer themselves to you. It's kind of nice. The Emperor is everything that you want. It's everything I want for you. Oh, that's just way too many. That's impossible. Well, I mean, it's only 3. Okay, that's fair. I have the Judgment card. I have the 8 of Swords over here. Oh, it's 4. I have the Chariot in the reverse, and I have the 5 of Cups. Okay, there's someone that you're not talking to here, Taurus. And it could be this Emperor. You could have had a falling out with this person. Could have been a brief little snippy kind of conversation that's put you in a mood. Remember how I said you were dealing with possibly issues with a partnership, that just something that keeps coming up to the surface? Or this could be... it's definitely someone you're not talking to with this 8 of Swords. This Chariot in the reverse is Cancerian energy, but it feels like you just can't get out of this. It's like everything you try to do to make this better, every time you try to feel better about some kind of situation that keeps coming up, it's not getting better. You feel like you're spinning your wheels with this person, with this conflict, whatever it is. It feels like with that Moon energy that was on the bottom of the deck a minute ago, it feels like some kind of issue that was like a past issue. It's like all of a sudden a present issue again. Great. The Chariot in the reverse, this is somebody, and I feel like these are your words, Taurus, where you're saying, are we still here? Are we still having this same argument? Honestly, it sounds like marriage, but if you're not married and you're in a partner position, this may be kind of like the conversations you're having. If not, if you're single, Taurus, this would be someone coming towards you that you have actually had a falling out with, and they want to reach out to you again. This 8 of Swords is about blocked communication. This is somebody who says, just make it all stop. I'm going to go take a nap, and when I wake up, I want all of this to be taken care of. I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. The Chariot in the reverse, and then this 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is very regretful energy. This is someone who's regretting what they said, what they did. This is someone who feels like they're beating their head up against a wall, because it's like the same fight on a different day. It's the same arguments over and over and over again. It's very, very frustrating, but it's like emotionally frustrating, because it's like tearing somebody's heart out here. This Emperor energy is doing their darndest to make it up to you in some way. But with this Judgment energy, it feels like you're seeing things for what they really, really are. And I had a real, like, usually the Knight of Cups is a real good vibe. Like, it's a very happy vibe. Somebody wants to bring you love. They want to spend time with you. They want to give you their heart, that kind of thing. It can be new love being presented to you. But when I first pulled this card, I got the impression of someone who was almost like trying to placate you, like, what can I do to make you happy? Oh my gosh, what can I do to shut you up? Like, and I get the impression that you're going through some of your feels this week. You got 2 Cancerian cards out there. You had the Moon out there when we first started, and you've got the Chariot card, both Cancerian energies. Both of those energies are very much related to the Moon, and about how, you know, the Moon controls the tides. You know, we're like 80% water. And so you could just be going through something. You could have PMS, just saying. But there's this real wake up energy that happens for you with this Judgment. This Judgment is a wake-up call, but this is somebody who has now seen the truth. They've seen the truth. They can't help but see the truth here. And it's got you upset, and I'm not sure entirely what it's about, but it's definitely related to this Emperor, Knight of Cups energy here. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Emperor, Aries, Divine Masculine. And the King of Wands in the reverse, too. Quite honestly, I was kind of thinking this. There is some kind of, so the King of Wands in the reverse is someone who does things and they don't think before they do them. The King of Wands, when they're in the reverse, there's someone who can make a choice, an impulsive choice, just because it's something that they want to do, and they can burn the house to the ground. Like, this is someone who you don't feel safe leaving alone. This person may have been promiscuous in the past. This person may have been prone to third-party situations. They may have put you into these situations, and this could be the energy that's kind of bubbling up to the surface. It doesn't have to be a third-party situation with the King of Wands in the reverse. Oftentimes it is, but it can also just be someone who is continually making impulsive choices that are derailing your life. And that's why you feel like you're spinning your wheels. You're thinking, do we have to deal with this again? I thought we solved this problem. I thought we fixed this problem. And here it is again, staring me in the face. Okay, let's clarify with another deck. What are we going to use to clarify? We are going to use this traditional Rider-Waite deck, Taurus. Bottom of the deck, I've got Temperance in the reverse. We are in the time of Sagittarius now. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. This is an energy of being off balance. This is someone who cannot overlook the small details any longer. He can't overlook the big details any longer either. Usually in the upright position, Temperance is a card of someone who can make lemonade out of lemons, but you are not feeling that way anymore. You're done sugarcoating things for this other person involved. You are done overlooking. You're done pretending like it's not happening or that it's not existing. And you're done pretending like you don't care or pretending that you're okay with the situation any longer. I got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And there it is, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I was thinking while we were talking about this King of Wands in the reverse, remember how I was saying sometimes this person can be promiscuous? And I was thinking, well, you know, really that's more like the Knight of Wands in the reverse. But the King of Wands, so the Knight of Wands, yes, they dabble in promiscuity and non-committal behavior for sure. The King of Wands in the reverse, oh, when they do it up big. Big problem. Big hijinks. Big shenanigans over here. I can see why you're upset. In fact, I'm upset for you. Alrighty. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces or an Aries. Possibly a Leo or Cancerian. I've got the Fool. You say, you know what? We have to start from ground zero here, or I am leaving. I am moving on, and I'm taking the dog. This is somebody, I feel like it's you, Taurus, who's saying, I can do it on my own. I've done it before. I can do it again. With or without you. And also there's this Emperor energy, Knight of Cups energy. This is somebody who's saying, can we start over? Can we try again? But there is so much back here. And it feels like you've tried to start over, you've tried to do over, you've tried to get over this, whatever it is. And every time you keep coming up with the same situation. So this Five of Cups, and obviously I'm not a medical doctor, I'm a tarot card reader. However, the Five of Cups, I always think of it as like the emotional insanity card, where you're always trying to solve the same problems and you're always coming up with the same result. You're always trying to fix this person, you're always trying to fix the situation, and every time you do, it's like it's better for a few minutes, few weeks, few months, and then it all falls apart again, and you're like, here we are again. And I can see why you would be a little moody. I can. Got the King of Pentacles, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, that's you. Remember how I was saying, I will do it all on my own and I'm taking the dog? That's you. This King of Pentacles is you. And it doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine here, but this is somebody who says, you know what? You may be the breadwinner in your relationship, situationship here, whatever you got going on here. You may be someone who runs the household. You may be a parent, but you are kind of used to running the show here, and this person has not been falling into line. And it feels like there's been this wake-up call. This person may be someone who overspends as well. If it's not a third-party situation, I don't have third-party cards out here, but I do have cards of non-committal energies and promiscuous energies here. However, it feels like you've seen things for what they really are. You may be turning to a mentor, to a father figure, mother figure in your life this week for guidance. Or you may be choosing to just do what you want your way. There's this energy of almost ignoring this other person. Especially with this Eight of Wands in the reverse and this Eight of Swords energy. This is someone who says, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I'm going to take a nap for the next week. Catch up with me next Wednesday. And I'm taking the dog. The Seven of Pentacles. I think you're going to wait the situation out. I really, really do. I think that you're very prayerful this week, Taurus, whoever you are. I think that you want to wait and see how this situation improves or degrades in some way. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting on someone for someone. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting to see if all the hard work you've put into a situation is going to pay off. And right now with this Chariot in the reverse, it feels like you're in a state of waiting anyway. You can't go anywhere with the Chariot in the reverse. The Chariot's all about forward movement. And it's about forward propulsion through your life. When we have it in the reverse, you're basically at a standstill anyway. And so this person says, I don't really feel like I can do anything about it right now. So I'm just going to sit and see what happens in this situation. You may be waiting to see how big of a mess are they going to make this time? And honestly, it's kind of a bitter feeling, or kind of a almost vindictive feeling. But quite honestly, this person's put you through a lot. So I'm not saying that your feelings are not justified. There's a general feeling of moodiness, though. I can say that's accurate. All right. Anything else you want to say about this before I cut you loose so you can go take a nap? Oh, pumpkin, you may be real tired too. You know that? It may be good for you to reach out to someone who, maybe a mom or a dad or a grandma or grandpa or an auntie and uncle, somebody that loves you, a good friend, somebody that loves you, and say, listen, this is what I'm going through. Would you mind picking up dinner tonight? Something like that, or whatever it is that you need. The people who love you, Taurus, I promise you, they love you with all their heart, and they would do anything for you. Oh. Ew. Whenever I have cards that fly across the table, off onto the floor, across the room, I have an energy of somebody who doesn't want to talk about something. I have the Page of Wands that comes out in the reverse. The Page of Wands is, pages are messengers, right? Page of Wands is someone who sends a flirtatious message. You may have uncovered this in your, whoever this person's social media, or their phone, or their emails, or something like that. I don't know. But the Page of Wands in the reverse is someone who is like toxically flirtatious in some way, someone who sends messages of flirtation. And it may have you kind of bent out of shape. I don't blame you. You got the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Wands in the reverse. How much you want to bet you're dealing with a fire sign with bad behavior, or somebody who embodies that energy? Maybe you're waiting to find out if you have proof of something. I don't like this for you. I've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who's contemplating separating from someone. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who feels like they've been lost and left out from another person. When we have it in the reverse, this is someone who's thinking, what would life be like that? This is someone who may be worried about money. Like I said, this other person may be an overspender. I mean, heck, the Taurus, this could be you. You're going to have to be really on. When we watch tarot card readings, we have to be really honest with ourselves as to which energies pertain to us, which character we play in this scenario, if at all, because this may not be your reading. You may listen to this and be like, oh no, that's nothing like what I'm going on. That's what's going on in my life. And in that case, that's okay. It's not always going to be your reading. We read for a lot of people in a large collective. So who knows, but this is a fairly specific situation or message. It's someone who feels like their partner is maybe not telling them the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and they may be considering separation, but being very worried about what that's going to do financially to them. I can see why. I've got this Ace of Cups over here. This, and that goes with this Judgment energy. This is you remembering who you are. This is you. I guarantee you, Taurus, that by next Saturday, you're going to have a real healthy self-esteem again. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more empowered, but you're also going to feel more loving. And it's because I think you're going to isolate yourself for a while. And I don't have any of those cards here other than this Eight of Swords, possibly. Maybe this Eight of Wands a little bit. But it feels like you're taking yourself away for a little while. Maybe that Five of Pentacles. Maybe you do separate from this person for a time to kind of get your head on straight, to kind of figure out what it is that you want to feel or think about this situation. But this Ace of Cups, yes, the Ace of Cups can be a brand new love relationship coming towards you, and that may be the case. But I also think of the Ace of Cups as a return to self. I think of it as a return to love for yourself, a return of self-love, and someone who says, you know what? I don't have to deal with things like this. I'm too valuable to spend my time worrying about things like this in my life, worrying that I am with someone who would treat me this way or do this. I don't want to be someone who's always having to deal with these same issues every day. And I'm going to make a decision to love myself enough to make a healthy choice in my life. This can be a rekindling of this relationship as well. Because this Judgment energy is here, and that judgment is a wake-up call. There may be something that happens within this separation time, if that's the way this goes down. This person may recognize how valuable you are. Remember, I was saying this person says, can't we just start over? Can't we start fresh? It's like a 50-50 split here. And I saw the Five of Wands with that Moon card when we first started this reading. I should have pulled them out, but I didn't. And I was saying someone's really struggling because you have the same issues coming up to the surface again and again, and you're kind of trying to decide where you want to go, what you want to do, that mental pros and cons list. Should I stay? Should I go? What are the pros? What are the cons, right? And it feels like you're going to make a decision by Saturday, if not what you want to do, but how you feel about it. And I think that's, it's a start, right? 50% of you wants to stay and believe this Emperor Knight of Cups energy here. And the other 50% of you wants to go because you've seen repeating patterns in this person. So you got to ask yourself, meh, right? Meh. All right, that was your reading for the week, Taurus. I'm sorry it was rather inconclusive, but it really ends with the best thing. The Ace of Cups, whenever we have it in the upright position, this is someone who's getting very honest with themselves, and there's someone who's spending a lot of time with a higher power. That's why I said you may be in a state of self-isolation where you're praying a lot this week, meditating a lot this week, however it is that you find yourself again within yourself. I think that's going to be happening for you, and I think by Saturday you will have come to a conclusion as to how you feel about this situation. All right, I'll catch up with you next week to see how all of this goes down. Thank you very much, Earth signs, for letting me read for you. I will catch up with you next week. Much love.